Toilet paper problems. J-Train. My husband and I bought a house last year, and after a few months of cleaning it myself, I said to hell with it and got a cleaning service. I don't want to work all week, only to spend half of Saturday cleaning every weekend. I love our cleaning service. However, they always try to get fancy with folding the last sheet of toilet paper. Sometimes they do a simple triangle fold, but sometimes they do a flower-like shape. To make it stick, they have to get the hotel... So hold on. To make it stick, they have to get the toilet paper wet. This turns several squares of toilet paper into a wet, soggy mess. This goes on for several unravels of the toilet paper throughout the day. Who wants to wipe with already wet and soggy toilet paper? So weird. Here are the pics. Let's take a look. So there's the flower, which is a very good toilet paper flower.
I would say I was amazed. It's cool.
This is good. I've seen junky ones, and they make you a little depressed. It just looks like someone blew their nose and they just attached it on top of the toilet paper. Now let's look at the wet mark. I mean, now that's that is at least 100 rolls down. Do you see it?
Yeah, no, it's that's wild. It's crazy how much water. It's like she just dumped a cup of water on there.
I mean, that looks like the toilet paper fell on the ground in a fraternity bathroom, and then someone was like, screw it, put it back on. Right. Who cares if everyone just gets jock itch in their asshole? I
also feel like this. Are you using the rose to wipe? Because I think the out is you go, hey, I'd appreciate if you just didn't do this anymore because it's not green. You know, it's a little wasteful for toilet paper.
Well, the fold is the solution. It should be the fold. So my parents in their house, we get a rose. There's a toilet paper rose going on in my parents' house. Okay. It does get tossed away. The first time you see it, you go, whoa. The second time, the bloom is off the rose.
Right.
So by the second time, we get it. You're doing a good job, but we want that triangle fold that will not end with me having ringworm on my asshole.
Yeah. Also, you're paying for a cleaning service by the hour. Put that time into the windows. Put that time into something else. I don't need this. I don't need this at all.
And I guess because it's such a good rose, we got to show it again. Because it's such a good rose, you go, I get it. The talent is being displayed.
Right.
But now it's time to go to the professional rose ranks, and you don't have to do it here. You go take it on the road. We get it. You've perfected the craft. Yeah, it has nothing to do.
Yeah, I see how good you are by how clean my house is. Okay, I don't care about the rose. You know, it's like, oh, I assembled all your hot dogs into a middle finger situation. It's like, no, I don't give a shit. Leave my hot dogs alone. I don't need any of that. You know what I mean?
To a middle finger. Yeah, I don't see. And there is a point where you go, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
How much? It's not like they come in with a bouquet of toilet roses. Yeah. You know, they don't come in, hey, here for work. I got the vacuum and I've got the toilet roses. Like these are being done during your time. You're paying for rose time.
Tita and I, we have a room. You know, I have an office in the apartment that where all my action figures were in, right?
Yes.
And the cleaning lady we always kept that room closed because I'm like, I don't go in there. Like, there's just nothing for you in there. What?
That's Richie Rich's safe. You can't go. The family heirlooms are in there. We can't have the help running around the retirement.
Yeah. Look, there's nothing in there for you but sadness. All right, don't. So. Whatever. We always do that. Like, she cleans the house. It's great. One day I left the door open. So I guess because the door was open, I guess she figured go on in. She put all my action figures like in like size order. She stood them like she organized them.
Oh my God. I was
so embarrassed, you know, because this is a thing that I do that I'm like, I'm not 100% out of the closet, you know, but that she took her time. Go ahead.
That's the thing. You paid for a 2-hour service, and it's almost like she was looking for ways to do other things, like putting them in size order. It's like, well, the toilets are still, garbage, but look at I put Captain America is hovering over over
Iron Man. Come on.
Iron Man.
She didn't do the recycling. I also want to say she didn't take the recycling out or do the recycling, but she spent a lot of time in the action figure room putting them in cool poses to represent different movies. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
She was in there and I'm like, oh my God, she put all like the extra hands in a little jar and all this. And I'm like, yeah, this is just you're too close to this thing that I'm not really comfortable with. You know what I mean?
I mean, and also the conversation with her afterwards, like, hey, so that's Greg's room. We're going to stay out of that room. That's where Greg has Greg time. Don't forget to like the video you just watched. I have many more. Subscribe to the channel right now. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, you fool. There's even a bell you can click to. Now you've got your week set Monday through Friday. I'm here for you.